Alright, welcome back to NewZeroland. So a few weeks ago, Zero uploaded a teaser photo of the new FXE, and my first thought was, oh hell yeah. If this is like the next step for the FX, maybe they're doing the same thing that they did with the SRF, where it's a totally new frame and new design, and maybe the E stands for Enduro, like Zero FX Enduro. Maybe it's a full-size dirt bike. Maybe it has fast charging. Dare I say it, DC fast charging? That would blow everybody's minds. It would be the revolutionary move Zero needs to flip the whole electric motorcycle industry on its head. I feel like they would immediately jump to the top. Like they would sell out in minutes. They would, oh, it's just an FXS with new body panels. Zero FXE, the bike of the future. So back in 2019, a shop called Huge Moto was redesigning motorcycles to look totally futuristic. Like this CBR. So freaking awesome. I think they even sold a kit, like you could buy all the parts to convert your own CBR to look like that. I'm not really sure, don't quote me, but I kind of remember that. Anyway, they got their hands on the Zero FXS and made it look amazing. Everywhere this was posted, people were leaving comments like, if you make this, I will buy it. So Zero listened, and they took this beautiful cyberpunk work of art, and 2 years later, they made it. Or something kind of like it, and they made an awesome video for it. And we should be ecstatic, because look at this video, it's Tron Legacy on Supermoto. But then you look at the specs, and you're like, what? It looks new, but it isn't.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
So I'm gonna go off on a tangent for a little bit, but I'll be back. This is what the original design for the SRF looked like. Super cool, right? And I actually saw this as a prototype at Zero headquarters back in like 2018. And I just started frantically emailing everybody I knew, just asking them what the deal was with this bike. Like, when's it coming out? When can I buy one? Because it's so freaking cool looking. You know, it had a hole in the tank and it just looked like the future and I had to have one. And then they showed the final production version of the SRF and the hole in the tank was filled, everything was smoothed over, and it just kind of looked like a gas bike. So I was sad. But then Hugo Eccles, who I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong, sorry, designed this, which is like what the SRF should have looked like from the beginning. And what happened? A lot of people saw it and they left comments saying, hey, if you sold this, we would buy it because it looks like the future. And just a few months ago, they announced that they're actually going to build them. Finally, the futuristic SRF design is going to be something you can just buy. That's like such exciting news. So all this to say, I'm really excited that Zero is making more futuristic looking bikes. But the problem is, it looks more futuristic than it is. As the years have gone by, Zero has made their bikes look better and better. I'll give them that. The new dash on the FXE, awesome. The new headlight, a million times better than the Mystery Science Theater 3000 robot. I know deep down we're all just kids who want cool looking bikes because styling is usually the thing that we care the most about. But at this point in 2021, a 9-hour charge time just isn't good enough. I mean, it has the same frame, the same motor, and the same battery from 3 years ago. Yeah, the 2018 Zero FXS had the same 7.2 kilowatt hour battery. So has battery tech not improved at all? This is the first update to the FXS in 3 years, and it's basically the same bike, but it costs $1,200 more. So does the E stand for extra money? I think what it comes down to is that it's a cool looking bike, but we were just expecting a little bit more. Livewires just dropped in price like 8 grand. The new Energica motor got a complete redesign and it's insane, like all around. The Sur-On Stormbee exists for way cheaper. There's so much interesting stuff going on with electric motorcycles right now that we just expected more. So I'm just gonna say what everybody else is thinking. This bike needs faster charging. Like, here's what I think, and here's what a lot of people think. Keep the same motor, same battery, same frame, doesn't matter, we don't care. Same 60 miles of range, doesn't matter. Make it charge in 30 minutes, and this bike would change the world. I don't even care how you do it. You could stick with AC, put an AC charger under the tank, mount it to the side, put it on the back, doesn't matter. It could weigh 40 pounds. Whatever, if it charges in 30 minutes, it changes the world. Or figure out DC charging, put a CCS port on it, it wouldn't take up that much space. You could even like liquid cool the battery, put a little radiator about that big. It wouldn't weigh that much weight, it wouldn't be that complicated. You could DC charge in 30 minutes. I would buy one. I'd buy two. I'm telling you guys, this is a motorcycle that doesn't exist yet. It's the lightweight electric bike that can also do trips. It's like, it's something that we need, and it's something that so many people would buy. It would sell out immediately. At the end of the day, if the goal is to build an electric motorcycle to replace gas bikes, the FXE isn't any closer to doing that than my 2015 Zero. Yes, I still have my Zero and I still love it, and you're not giving me a reason to buy a new one. So Zero, from the bottom of all of our hearts, please, please add fast charging to the FXE and change the world. Thank you. Yeah. That's all I have to say. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.